Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home... Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. Completes this one to Chase. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Burrow setting up the play action. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bengals making this a leper before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Another try following the sack. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on 3rd down. They're going to counter with a dime look. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. They bring Way on to handle the punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home teams.
Here we go, here we go.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
He lobs it deep middle. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go.
An option gives to Robinson. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Throw complete to Eckler. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. On comes Tress Way to punt this one. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The offense return.
On one, ready?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Dad.
Play action now. Burrow. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Gun. Dad.
Trying again, following the sack. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here we go. Dad.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Burrow picking up the pace. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a faint possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he drives this forward to the 6. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased it. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Commanders set to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that hit. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
5 yards on the play. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This offense ready to get going again now. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Unlock line. Unlock
A
line.
toss now to Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Burrow. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson add the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Nearly an interception on that play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's gonna run for it! They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They clearly haven't been given his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to the air now. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals continue dominating in our opening half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. Let's see what he can do on the return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's complete inside the 35. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season.
On 1, ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds his man Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw again, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. 2nd down and 10. Daniels. It's Dotson on the catch. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. Daniels from the pistol. Finds his target, Robinson. And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Waiting on it deep is Charlie Jones. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Burrow escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set. Set up.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We've hit halftime.